Welcome back to Daytime, everyone. With the weather warming up, many of us are spending lots of time outdoors, making us more susceptible to bites and stings.
Bees, spiders, snakes, hornets, they're all out there. And if they do get you, it's best to know how to react.
Dr. Srinivas Iyengar, a cardiologist and Daytime's resident doctor, is here to show us how to protect yourself and how to tell when a bug bite might be an emergency. Good to have you back.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
Okay, let's talk about bug bites. We all know that mosquitoes obviously are one, and we have bees as well to deal with, right? So
absolutely, and that's the thing too. This is the summer months, and so now we're getting to the point where people are outdoors. So the best thing to do is how to recognize to keep yourself safe when you're going outdoors. And a number of things that happen are obviously you're basically going to be exposed to bug bites like mosquitoes and obviously bees. And one of the things we have here is to basically tell people who are going outside on a routine basis or camping more or less is what you can do to kind of prevent those mosquito bites from actually happening. And actually right here on the table, if you look, what we have here is what we try to tell individuals that if you're going to go camping, first of all, stay away from the swamps, the ponds, the open areas where there might be more mosquito havens. But if you're going to do that, if you're going to be in wooded areas, it helps to not wear bright colors like today, but rather wear colors like white or long sleeves that may cover up obviously exposed areas of the body. Additionally, if you're going to camp outside, don't just rough it. Obviously, try to get a canopy of some sort that will cover you completely. And the most important thing for anybody who is not camping, but rather just being outside, even if you have children, is to wear some mosquito repellent with DEET, as long as it's less than 10%. Even small children can tolerate that.
Let's talk about spider bites. Because, you know, for the most part, you think, okay, a little spider that can't do a lot of damage, right?
And the thing is that spiders are something that just scares people in general. And the fact is that, you know, there's certain areas of the world or the country that have more prevalent spiders than not. And I think we do have some pictures here of some spiders.
Let's take a look at that. Okay, that does look a little scary.
It does, and that's the black widow spider, the one that we always hear about as being the scary, lethal, shall we say, type of spider. But to be quite honest, the black widow's bite is actually rarely lethal. So this bite actually from a black widow will actually cause a local reaction, some redness, and actually 8 to 10 hours later, potentially you'll be developing fevers, chills, malaise. But at this point in time, it's rarely lethal. Nonetheless, if you don't know which type of spider has bitten you, it's still important to get emergency medical care.
All right, I think we have another spider to take a look at that might be a little more dangerous.
Absolutely, and the next spider we have here is the brown recluse spider. And this spider is actually more common in the Florida area as well, but it does cause a different type of bite. You get a local reaction initially, but then later on you actually have a fluid-filled area which then sloughs off and you'll actually get an ulceration at the site of the bite. It can be quite ugly looking, and the reaction to this could actually be more lethal, especially in toddlers and children. So our advice is that if you don't know which spider bit you and you do have this localized reaction, it is important to actually have a physician look at it to make sure that there's not anything else propagating after it.
Okay, two things. One is I'm moving out of my house. Secondly, is there a right or a wrong way to treat these bites and stings?
Well, the thing is that for spider bites itself, the main thing is localized care and looking to see if there's any changes systemically. What I mean by that is if someone develops hives, shall we say shortness of breath, swelling, those are anaphylactic reactions, or anaphylaxis is an important term. We want people at home to realize that bee bites in those cases can cause people to have shortness of breath, swelling. Those are emergency situations. So localized redness and changes aren't as concerning as the systemic changes. Those are the ones that really get us worried. And when they happen, don't delay. You need to call 911.
Okay, Dr. Srinivas Iyengar, thank you very much. I'm going to print out those pictures and just keep them on my refrigerator to keep an eye out for those spiders. Blech. All right, still to come on Daytime. Sam Hallenbeck from Star Watch looks at the new comedy, Jumping the Broom.
He talks to the stars about all the great food they ate while shooting in the Northeast.